People have been fishing with live bait for over 40,000 years, and for 30,000 of them, artificial bait wasn't even a thing. And no, I'm not just gonna buy shiners. I'm gonna do just what they did 40,000 years ago and catch their own bait and see what it catches. At the end, we will compare the results and find out whether or not artificial bait works better than live bait. What is going on, D Jonks Outdoors? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're doing a little challenge. We're gonna be doing live bait versus artificial bait. So for tonight, I'm gonna be fishing with live bluegill that I catch on my ultralight setup. We'll put them in the bait bucket and we're gonna see what we can catch on them. So stay tuned. Hopefully we're gonna catch something big. Alright boys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our bait bucket filled up with water, and how we're gonna do that is we're just gonna put it in the water and just let it fill up. And the other end of the string, we're just gonna push it into the ground. It's not going anywhere, it's filling up with water. So I'm gonna grab my rods and I'm gonna get fishing. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start off by just walking around and seeing if I can't see. Oh my god, I don't know what those are, but there's a million of them. I'm gonna find out what they are. They look like decent bait-sized fish. I don't know what those were, but there's just 1,000 of them, and they're still there. Should be able to catch one pretty quickly. These might be fall fish. I don't know. I don't know what these are. Should find out pretty fast here, though. I don't see them, but they were just like right here. Oh my gosh, guys, they're shiners. They're freaking golden shiners. This is the best bait ever. I'm catching wild shiners right now. I've never caught a shiner on rod and reel. That's pretty cool. These guys should be a lot stronger than our normal store-bought shiners as well. We're gonna try and catch this. No! Oh my gosh. They're everywhere. I'm really hoping I can get some more. There we go. Get up here. Alright, let's get you in the bucket this time. Eventually. If on him, something will find him and eat him. But we're gonna start with this shiner right here. Nice little guy. Just to get the first fish on the board. We'll save the bigger ones for later once the big fish start coming out. He is on there, and it's time to cast the route and just let it sit. Just let nature do the rest. He's already swimming around a lot. That's what you like to see. And we're just gonna let this rod sit just like that. Oh my God. We already lost a fish. That did not take very long. I was not expecting that to happen. Must have been a pretty good fish. Got away with a meal there. Now I guess we'll put on this little guy here. That was really quick. I did not expect that to happen whatsoever. I just start feeling my line getting pulled. I look up, my bobber's gone. We're just gonna put him in the same spot. Maybe that fish will come back. Yep. That could just be the bluegill. Bobber still floating around. That was pretty insane, dude. I did not expect that to happen so quick. I'm just gonna keep my bail open, just kind of let that fish go wherever he wants. I think we got something chasing the fish. Our bobber just moved really aggressively. Alright guys, we just caught the perfect size shiner, so we swapped it out. Definitely, that bluegill was definitely getting hit or chased around. He's missing a whole bunch of scales. And yeah, we'll catch you guys once this gets hit. Alright, we let him sit on that side for a while. Didn't have too much action, so we decided to throw him on this side. And we're gonna see what happens. We'll get back to you guys if the bobber goes under. Alright, the wind on this side is pretty bad, so we're gonna go back to the other side. Oh my God, as soon as I turned off the camera, shiner just came flying out of the water. My bobber is gone. Hooked up. Fish number one. Doesn't look giant, but that eat was freaking nuts. He destroyed that thing. Looked like he was hungry. At least he got a meal out of it and I didn't gut hook him. Hooked him perfectly right in the corner of the mouth. That's exactly what you want to see. Decent little guy. Take it to start off the video. We will see you later. This gill here. That size tiny. Oh my God, look at that. It landed right in my slipper. Alright, dude. Alright, relax. Looks like he's swimming pretty good, so we're gonna send him out. Oh, there's a snapping turtle right there. So, I'm gonna hope he doesn't find my bait. See his head poking up right there. Casted pretty far away from, oh my God, did you guys just see that? Casted pretty far away from, oh my God, did you guys just see that? Fish number two. This feels like a better one maybe. Can't tell. Nope. Maybe not, same size. These fish are absolutely crushing it though. Holy. These little guys are hungry. Alright, well, bluegill and the golden shiner both caught, and they fished so far. Certainly no giants yet, but that's what we got our bigger shiners for. What is up, fellas? I just want to take a quick second and thank Web Western for sending me these hats and picking me as a model. If you guys want one of these hats, use code DJONK for 10% off. Not only do these hats got style, but they've got some features that I've never seen hats have. The brim is magnetic. It's also waterproof, so this is the perfect fishing hat. I'm so happy to have these. And if you guys want to help fund the videos, go buy one. Use code DJONK for 10% off, and you'll look cooler fishing. That did not take long at all. Let's see. Let's put on a... I want to save our bigger ones for later. I do want to try and get some bigger gills in here. We only have little gills. Here's our biggest gill. Throw our biggest gill on now. Alright, let's see if you can understand the assignment here. You need to go find the big one, the king of this lake, and tell him that I have to have a meeting with him. I need a chat. And it's your job to go find him. And he's gonna eat you so that we can have our meeting. Alright, we're just gonna let that sit for a little bit. See if it doesn't get eaten right away like last time. Get our bait bucket back in the water. I think we should try to catch some more gills. Oh my gosh. Our bobber is going nuts already. This gill is bigger, so I wouldn't doubt it if he can pull this bobber under. Yeah, that snapping turtle's head is poked up right next to the bobber. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know if I filmed that or not, but bobber just went under. I don't think it was a snapping turtle, actually. It felt like a fish, but it came off. This is a pretty big shiner, so let's hope he can catch us something nice. We gotta keep an eye on this bobber though, because I don't see it. Oh shoot. They're hooked up. Line's going out. What the heck? What the heck was that about? I didn't feel anything. The snapping turtle better not be robbing all my baits, dude. Alright fellas, our big shiner has gone under. I'm going to give it a second for it to run. I don't know, I really hope it's not that snapping turtle again. But I'm just going to wait for my line to get tight. Something just jumped under the bridge. Wait for it, it's not running very fast, which is making me fear that it is the snapping turtle. Why are there so many reptilians? The bobber's under, so here goes nothing. $66. I don't know what that lady was talking about. That's a pretty good bass. And the shiner's still on there too. Not a giant. Not the snapping turtle though, thankfully. Looks like that hook is down there good though. So, in order for the bass to have its highest chances of living, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut the line. Well, there you go, boys. It's the biggest bass of the day. Probably not a pound yet, but they're getting bigger. All right, it's back out there. I'm gonna keep catching bait. We'll see you guys when that bobber goes back under. That bobber's back under, and this fish is flying. This feels like a nicer one. It's tough to tell. It doesn't feel big at all. It's kind of weird how these small fish are eating these bigger shiners. at least I ain't gonna hook this guy. He's a little bit bigger. There's no doubt that there's bass out there. There we go. I think we're definitely gonna put on a bigger bait now. This Gillian is a little bit smaller than he looked in the bucket, but throw him out there. Our bluegill just got absolutely hammered. That bobber just darted down super fast and line started ripping out. Oh god, we got something eating this now too. Oh, we had something eating our worm. What? Alright, we're going with shiner this time. Guys, I don't know what the hell is going on. I got this bluegill on right now, and I have a huge bullhead chasing it around trying to eat it. Like a huge bullhead. That is a big bullhead. He's trying to eat this big old guy too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get a smaller one, then I'm gonna try and catch him. That is a big bullhead. Look at that thing. Holy crap. I'm gonna measure this guy. If I even can. Alright boys, I do not like handling these guys, so I'm just gonna grab him by the tail and throw him back. Oh. It's probably my biggest bullhead. Hooked up on the bluegill. Ooh. Oh, little guy, but we'll take it. It's the first fish in a while. Yeah, I was looking at there's a trout swimming around in here, and then my bobbers took off. Thing got slammed, but whoever it was couldn't eat it all the way. Alright, it's been a while since we've had any action, but bobber is gone. Once again, I felt nothing. It's so strange. I just casted a shiner out and it got hit pretty much immediately, but I think it was a little fish. Bluegill just got absolutely hammered. And the bobber just came back up, dude. Attention. Oh, we got a nice fish here. Oh, on the bluegill, this is a big one. It's definitely bigger than the rest of the fish we caught earlier today. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Good fish. Jeez. This fish does not want to come in. This might be bigger than I thought. Or it's just fighting real hard. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's a good like 3-pounder probably, and maybe 2.5. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh, that's a nice fish. Hooked him right in the corner of the mouth too. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, I think that's a 3-pounder. Let's find out. We're in QG. Right, there we go. 3 pounds and 0.9 ounces. 0.09 ounces. Let's go, dude. Nice fish. There you go, fellas. The bluegill gets it done. Beautiful 3-pounder. Let me get her back. See you later. Good fighting it too. Great fighting. Let's freaking go. Oh, we've got a pretty large bait on here. And the bobber's gone. Oh, looks like a snapping turtle got him. That's what it was. Bit his tail right off. Alright, fellas. Big bait has not gotten touched. It is now pitch black. The bugs are getting really bad, so I think it's time for me to head out of here. Alright, boys, we are back at the same spot as we were. Not last night, but the night before. Yesterday we were at the Connecticut River all day. Yeah, we didn't really do surprisingly as good as I thought, so we're back here, Connecticut River. We'll be seeing you next week again. Hopefully we can make a video next week, but as of this challenge, I'm going to give myself the rest of today to try and catch a fish bigger than that one I caught on the live bait, the 3.09 pounder. So it's 7 o'clock this morning. We got a long day of fishing ahead of us, so let's get right into it. Now we're starting off with the Neon Tip Senko. I didn't focus too much time on fishing with artificial bait because I've caught my PB, which is right here, on artificial bait. So I know artificial bait works well, you know, so I didn't focus as much time on it, but let's see what happens anyway. Look at that. 2 freaking tiger trout. I've never caught a tiger trout. It's 2 freaking tiger trout. I gotta get my trout rod. Oh my god. This was honestly one of the last times I would have expected to see 2, not just 1, but 2 tiger trout. I've never caught one of these before. One of those is a real good one. Like an 18-inch or so. But I got some little trout worm on here. Looks like they're still there, maybe. I wasted about an hour fishing for these tiger trout. They just would not eat. Alright, fellas, it is late in the afternoon. So I came to a spot where I know I can catch a fish pretty quickly, and then we're also going to explore some other spots nearby. Currently I can see a decent bass right there. I didn't seem very interested in it. There's usually a lot more fish here. It seems like the water's a little bit down. Oh, there's another bass. I see one in the back over there too. Should be able to get one here. There's 2. There's one good one right there. pretty good fish. Oh no, he broke me off. Swam in the rock, he broke me. Oh my god, there's a tank right there. Yeah, I know. I got bit like immediately when I got here. That's it. Oh, there's one. Yep. Oh yeah. They stay strong in the current. Here we go, fellas. Fish number one. Alright boys, well we still had some action. Can't ask for much more. We'll see you guys at the next spot. Fish. Here we go.
That was quick, man.
No big guys yet, but that's the same way it started with the live bait. There's another one. Another little guy. There we go. See you later. There we go. Oh my god. What happened there? Tried to take my worm, but he really broke my line. Jesus, dude. Big fish. Oh, this thing is swimming weird. There we go. Fish probably like number 4 or 5. Alright fellas, so we basically are going to be finishing off the challenge at the same pond we started it off as, because we are taking the boat out here tomorrow morning to try and catch some really big fish. But we're going to fish from shore with live bait tonight. We're going to try and bring some live bait on the boat tomorrow so it's not all artificial. And we're going to see what we can't get tonight and tomorrow morning. Alright, so obviously we have to start off catching some bait. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with trout worms. We're going to cut one in half. And I don't have a hook on here, dang it. Alright, now that we've tied on the hook, now put on our little worm. I'm hoping we can get a nice little bluegill or something right off the rip so that I can get a bait out pretty much immediately. Alright, well this one is perfect, guys. Alright fellas, I just realized I don't have any bobbers, so for now we're going to use a topwater frog as a bobber, and I'm going to look around for a bobber in the meantime, because there's got to be a bobber somewhere around here. But I think this should work decently. Won't be the best, but it'll do the job, I think. I hope. Better than nothing. Oh no. No! Our freaking bait just escaped anyway. Are you kidding me? Well, we got another one, boys. He's a little bit bigger, but he'll get the job done as well. Oh, we just got smoked on the kibber. Fish on. Ooh, that's a good fish. I guess the frog bobber works. Not a giant, but that's a good fish. Looks like this is a fish that broke me off yesterday, 'cause this is one of my hooks. Yeah. Same fish broke me off yesterday. Got him today. He's chunky. He's been eating well. See you later, buddy. Oh, this is an absolute perfect bait right here. This guy's probably gonna get slammed right away again. You wanna know what we're gonna do? So I just caught this decently large bait here. I'm gonna reel that one up. I'm gonna throw it on this side, hoping that it gets eaten pretty quickly. I'm gonna throw this one out on this side. Here we go. There we go. Fish on. Doesn't feel like a big one. Decent one. There we go. Time for the big bait. Alright fellas, well we're facing a little bit of a problem. I put on a bigger bait and it's pulling the frog under, so I'm really gonna have to do something about this bobber situation, I think. Alright fellas, we have acquired the goods. We got the bobber. I'm gonna get that thing on as soon as possible. Cut this setup off. Looks like my note worked. No one touched my bait bucket. Looks like I just spooked something right there. We're gonna go ahead and put one of these guys on. Alright fellas, we got our big bait out there. This bobber's doing the job, keeping them at the surface, and this is a pretty large bait, so it's going to take a pretty big fish to eat him. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes a while for this guy to get eaten. He is pulling the bobber under just a little bit, but if that thing just disappears and doesn't come back, we know it's not him. Alright guys, I just got this really good sized bait, bluegill, on the ultralight, and I just saw a nice bass down here. So before I put this guy in the bucket, I'm gonna drop him down here on the ultralight, see what happens. The bass is on him already. This is definitely gonna need a hit. Oh, that might be it. Oh no! Oh no! Dude, we just lost him on the ultralight. Look at that, dude. Absolute perfect. That's about as small as you can catch him with a hook on this size. Wow. Let's go. Can't get much better bait than this. Well, I missed the hook set, but that got hit like immediately. And he's still alive, so make sure he's still on the hook. That thing got hit immediately. Wouldn't doubt if that happened again. That did not take very long, boys. Get up here. Bass on the ultralight. Probably took about 30 seconds, and he smoked him, and he's still alive. Look at that. And still use him. Bobber's down. That feels like a pretty nice fish. Feels like a better fish. Maybe not. Tough to tell. Fighting pretty well. Yeah, that's not nothing too big. Ooh, that is a nice fish though. Probably like a pound and a half. Biggest fish of today on the live bait. This guy's probably about a pound, maybe a pound and a half. See you later. This guy's just a little bit too big for bait. Guys, I just spotted a massive bass under the bridge, bro, like a 5-pounder. I'm gonna throw this big guy. Is he even on there anymore? I don't want to take my bait bucket out and scoop it, dude. No way. Dude. I just saw like a huge bass. Oh my god, I gotta catch another bait. I can't take my bait bucket out of the water and disturb him. Dude, that was a monster. The absolute monster. Oh my god, please. I'm literally shaking right now. The bass was huge that I just saw. Please work. Please work, dude. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
No, right here. I bet I could reach into those Everglades.
Oh, easy. That's a good spot right there.
Just know there's fish in this fucking reservoir.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on.
Really?
Yep. Oh! Oh! Yep. Oh! Oh!
That was like a 4-pounder.
I know.
Oh my god. Jonkers.
Bro. What the fuck? We, in fact, did not get skunked. Let's go.
Good shit, Jonkers.
Sucks I didn't land that last one. God.
You just started fucking jerking it. Bro, did you just plop that on the little fish head?
Yeah.
You just fucking destroyed it.
Alright boys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Personally, I think both of the baits, live bait and artificial, work very effectively. Live bait just brought me back to my childhood. I used to fish with live bait all the time, especially live bluegill. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. Leave a like and a comment, and see you guys on the next one.
Fucking tank.